What's up, everybody? This is Night Viper, and today we are talking about the Christmas event that the Last Fortress has. So it's a pretty cool event because there are prizes that you can get in this event that you wouldn't normally be able to get in this game unless you pay real money. And this is the first event that I've seen like this, so I wanted to go through all of it with you because there's like 100 tabs over here all of a sudden, and they get confusing. And I have a couple techniques to simplify it for you. Some stuff that you should be focusing on, and something that you should just avoid entirely. And I want to show you guys what that is. So stick around if you're interested in that. Don't forget to subscribe so you're notified on my next video, and check out the Discord because everything I talk about in these videos is in the Discord. I'm going to be adding more to this section, but I have an event section now. It's a little different because it's under the forum section, and if you click on Christmas event, it's going to go over the information that I am talking about today. So let's jump into it. Alright, so while we're talking about the Christmas event, the first thing we should do is decorate for the Christmas event, and they have a cool way of doing that. If you go up to your profile picture, and then click on the gears, general settings, and scroll down, and you'll see show Christmas embellishments inside the fortress. Check that box. This change will take effect in the next login. Yeah, log in again. Click OK. And now once it logs you back in, you're going to have a bunch of cool stuff on your fortress. And this is what you get. You get these cool decorations all over the place. You have candy cane ladders. I like that they did this because it really makes you feel in the mood for Christmas. You have all these cool decorations and everything. They even have snow up top. So you have a whole winter scene now. So this is pretty cool. I like that they did this. We're going to go over, click on the boys tab up here. And we're going to go over everything that's over here so you guys know what you're looking at, because there's a lot of tabs. And that can be overwhelming for people that have just started playing. I've been playing this for well over a year, and I saw all these tabs and I was like, okay, there's a lot to go over. So what I want to do is I want to group some of these together so it's easier for you guys to navigate. So we're going to start out with just grouping your dailies. These are things that you do every single day, and they have multiple of these tabs that will actually cover just doing your dailies. So let's group those together. And by dailies, I mean these things. You're logging in, you're killing zombies, that kind of thing. Things you're doing anyway. In this event, you get rewards for that. So the first one is going to be your winter voyage. Log in, click on the day of the week that it is, and you're going to get a prize. You're going to be able to collect all these. And if you get 10 consecutive days, you get this chest that's over here. I already claimed it today, but there's a chest over here, and that gives you better rewards. If you miss a day, you can pay diamonds. I think it's like 50 diamonds or something, and you can collect that from that day as well. So don't worry too much. I did miss a day on this account, and I was able to collect it. And as I'm going, I'm still getting these chests as if I logged in for 10 days. So that's cool. Now we have the next one is going to be Winter's Gifts. That one just tells you kill zombies, gather resources, fight people, spend diamonds, same stuff. But they're going to, in your mail, you'll end up getting these rewards. Winter's Challenge, underneath that. Dailies, same thing. Daily login, expeditions, speed ups. This is literally your daily missions, and you're getting these little bells. These bells are going to be used in the Winter Party event. It's right under the serial events and Winter Party. Right here is your bells. And as you spend these, you're going to run into these currencies here. And that's something that you're going to want to pay attention to, because this is a big one. There's like 3 currencies in here I'm going to talk about, and this is one of them. You get Xmas tokens, and these guys you're going to be exchanging for some vouchers. I'm going to show you that in a minute. But just know that as you get these bells, you're going to be leveling this up. It's not like bell for level, right? You're not using 1 bell and getting 1 level. You need 8 bells just to get to the level 1 prize. And you're going to move on from there. As you increase in level, you have to spend more bells. And there's a couple of events like that here. This is one of them. If you buy the advanced, as you can see, 20 bucks, you get some stuff, but just know all these things that it's listing here that you get, you don't unlock right away. If you haven't done other events in this game, that's something that took me by surprise the first time, because I saw that and was like, sweet, I get everything. You don't. It's a chance to get everything. So you're using these bells, you're going up levels, and as you go up the levels, you get the prize. If you buy this one, you're just getting the prize down here too. So you still have to make it all the way to the end to get all of these prizes. But whatever level you complete, you get the prizes. So let's say I only got to level 4, I would get all these prizes here if I paid for the advance. If you just have the free one, then you just get the top row. All right, we're going to switch over to the last one of these daily missions that you can do, and that's going to be Looming War. And it may look a little complex at first. It's really not, though. You have each day of the week that you're going to be logging in, and every single day you have 3 tabs down here, and they give you tasks to do. You're logging in, you're collecting iron, you're killing zombies, and every day has a different type of task, and you're collecting these Xmas tokens, which, as I said before, you're going to use to exchange for vouchers. You're also collecting these guys, these little presents, and it says times 30. That 30 number is going to be going up here, so it'll start building this little bar, and once the bar gets to the end, you get the hero shard. The cool thing about this event that they haven't had in previous events before is you can actually get to that hero shard without spending money. When you get to day 5, there's a spot where you can buy diamonds, and it can give you most likely bigger amounts of these prizes. I didn't pay attention to it because I got him without having to spend money, without having to buy diamonds. I got to the Huey shard last week. So I know that it's possible to get to this one without spending diamonds. You just get that bump up if you do. Like anything else, and you get prizes in other areas like cumulative top-offs and stuff like that. But for the people that don't want to spend a lot of money or want to spend it elsewhere, you can get this guy for free. Just do all these tasks every single day. You're going to be able to get to that one. You get other stuff along the way too. This one, huge. Exchange vouchers. This is the whole point of collecting these tokens, is to get these guys, and you get them as part of the reward along the way. So that's cool because 10 of those is the same cost of an avatar frame. So you're able to buy a frame with getting to that, and you can do that just by logging in and collecting iron. So easy stuff. So as you can see, multiple tabs on here have gotten knocked out with my first group, and that's just dailies. Next thing is going to be your voucher exchange. So if you go to your limited time exchange, we need these vouchers right here. And this was actually a tip that a teammate of mine gave me, so thank you, Jaru, for the information because it's been very helpful. And to get these, there's 2 main areas that you're going to get them. You can get them doing all the dailies, like I said, but the 2 areas where you're going to be able to actually exchange them for these vouchers is going to be in your hunter shop. As you can see, you get these little bones, you can exchange them, or you get them in your VOT exchange. You have these Christmas trees, you can exchange them. And if they don't show up here, you can just hit this refresh button and they'll pop back up. You hit that a couple times. I think eventually you have to spend diamonds for it, but I don't even remember how many times I hit it before I needed to. A lot. So that's awesome that you have that. So for the people that aren't looking to spend a bunch of money on this, this right here is the only thing you need to look at in this VOT exchange. The rest of this stuff you're spending money on, and these are a waste of time. You don't need to buy these here. So the vouchers are the only reason to come to VOT exchange if you're not spending money. If you are spending money, you're trying to get to these prizes up here, these are all your packs for you. And the hunter ammo right here, I think is going to be a big one for the people that want to play the zombie annihilation. I will show you that in a second. But just so you know, this bar up here is basically for the big spenders. They're going to be adding this up and they can get to the grand prize, being this one. I thought I didn't do anything at first, but it comes and hits it, I guess, when you leave. Boom. There you go. So that's the main prize to get to, but again, you're going to be spending a lot of money. I don't even know how much to get there. And real quick, while we're talking about spending money in these tokens up here, there's another activity, and I'm going to jump back to this in a minute, but I just want to show you this real quick. The reward of rings. I feel like this one is just a Xmas token trap, really. The reason for that, I used it, I played 1 or 2 rounds, and I just landed on these outside boxes, and I didn't have enough coin to even use the inner boxes. What I've been told on this is you're going to hit the button, you hit 20 to do the outside ring, and you have to do the outside ring first. You can't like get 200 and go straight for the inside ring. You have to hit the outside ring first, and you got to land on this little box here, and that allows you to get to the internal ring. So let's just hope you're lucky enough to hit that, to get into this internal circle. Then let's hope you're lucky enough to hit this one to get into the completely middle of this, where the best rewards are. And that's just a whole lot of luck that's not going to be working in my favor, and that's going to take what I'm assuming is thousands of these to even get there, unless you're really lucky and you end up tagging these after the first time or 2. With that being said, when you do land on one of these at X's amount, you don't have to land on that one again, so your chances of landing on these squares are greater the more you play. But as you can see, just for one go around inside, you're looking at 200 of these when you could have traded those out for vouchers and been guaranteed a prize. So that's why we're going off the vouchers instead. But let's jump back over to the VOD exchange and let's talk about the bullets. These bullets here is the same thing that you're going to be getting these bones from, and that is your zombie annihilation tab. So you're going to be going to this tab, you're going to be killing zombies, and everybody as a whole server is doing this. You're all pitching in and killing these zombies together. So when you first show up, you might freak out because you're going to see these zombies running after you. Don't worry about it. It's all automated. And let's go over just the game dynamics here, okay? So everybody's going to have a little bit of bullets to start out with. It's going to take 10 bullets to shoot the gun once, and it'll give you one little chest. You can use 100 bullets to get 10 of these little chests. Those chests are different from these guys up here. So you're going to get your own personal little chest. I'm going to show you what it looks like right here. I have 15 bullets. So I'm going to shoot one. Boom. I got my little chest. It came in. I got 5 of these bones. As you can see, this is what I've gotten today from doing this challenge. You can see I got a bunch of bones. So this is what we're looking at. When I did that, some of those points went to this line. When you start the day, this line is 0. All these boxes are closed. As everybody does that, it's going to start accumulating points, and these unlock at their checkpoints. And all these give you bullets. So as people spend money on those packs and they're trying to get to the end of the bar and get those other prizes, they're spending all this money on bullets, they're going to come here, they're going to try to kill these zombies, and it's going to start leveling all these up. So this is kind of a mixed bag for them. They're working on double prizes right now, right? So if you're a big spender, let's just say we're big spenders, right? We're working on 2 prizes at once because you're in this shop and you're trying to build up to get those rewards on the top bar. But you're also buying bullets so that you can get to those prizes, and you can use those bullets here because you have a prize over here that you can get to. So it's a little bit of both. Meanwhile, everybody else that isn't spending money, they're going to be able to benefit from it because they get these bullets and they get these bones in the process. So it's kind of a two-way street here. And what we're looking at for best rewards here, there's a catch. And this is actually a catch that's going to bring us back to the prize screen that we have. Limited time exchange. So this was a tip that was given to me by one of my specialists. Evil Mistress, thank you for the information because this is a big one. And this is one of the main ones I wanted to make the video for because I want you to pay attention to a single word that changes everything. Starlight, coding. A-Train, coding. This word coding is not called a skin. It's not called a skin for a reason. It's different. So if you look at this, you see this and you're thinking, cool, it's just like the other skins. I can get it and equip it to my car. This is an easy way to get it. That's not the case. You do have to spend 300 vouchers. That's a lot of vouchers. So it seems like, yeah, once I buy it, it's good. It says it's permanent. But the important thing to know is we actually have a new car. And I hadn't actually seen anything on this until she brought it to my attention. If you go out, go to your lineups, and go to modify, these are your cars. You can scroll through. We normally have the Demon car, or New World Protector, or whatever. Well, look, we got a brand new one, Hero Rally. That is the car, right? It's not a skin. It's an actual vehicle. If you look, it needs only one repair part. That's it to get this one. And it's not the coatings that we're looking at. So if you look at other cars like New World Protector, you need 800 to get this one open. But with this new car, you only need 1. And there's only one place that you can get that one part, and that is going to be in this event. Your zombie annihilation grand prize is going to, if you're lucky, because it's not just you're going to get it if you win. If you're lucky and you end up being the winning shot here, the best reward, the supreme treasure, is this one right here. Now, again, this is a coating. But if you look, and for some reason this doesn't stay on that long, I don't know why it does that, but can only be used on the Hero Rally APC. So that's important because this is the Hero Rally APC. You get the one part that you need that's going to give you this card unlock, and that'll make it so you can use these coatings. Then you can use any of the other coatings you got. You can use all those other coatings on this car. But only one person, I guess a day, is going to be able to get to this car if they end up getting this supreme treasure. You have top treasures, you have advanced treasures. I don't know which one's coming first or when this one's going to be there. I was told it's like 0.00001% chance that you're going to get it. So just know, don't buy these coatings until you get this car. That's when you should buy the coating. If you actually win this, get the coding. For everybody else, what we're focused on is the bones, okay? These bones right here, this is how you're going to get them. You're going to come in here, you're going to collect all the bullets from these, it's going to fill this up, you're going to shoot as many as you can, and you're going to get as many of these bones as you can so that you can come back over. Well, I guess I can click here, back to the hunter shop. Game froze. Okay, back to the hunter shop, and you can exchange them. You don't need to exchange them for Christmas tokens and then use those tokens to buy vouchers, because the exchange rate is exactly the same. So just buy the vouchers here. If you run out of vouchers here, if you were to run, that'd be hard to run out of vouchers. That's, I don't think anybody's going to, but you can get the vouchers here. You can also get those vouchers, like I was saying, in the VOT exchange, and just refresh till they come up and you get 5 of them. This is an area where you'll run out of them because you're going to have a lot of these little Christmas tree tokens. So refresh and you can buy more. Now you get all those tokens together and you come over to your limited time exchange and you buy what you want to buy from it. Again, if you don't like what's on the screen here and you want to see what else there is, you can hit refresh, but there's no telling what's going to be on the next screen. It could be the same stuff that's on here. It could just be these codings. I've run into it where it was just fortress skins and one frame that I already had. So you don't know what you're going to get, but honestly, it updates once a day, and if you have a good amount of them, just hit refresh, yes, and see what comes up next. And this is the stuff that popped up, so this is what I'm able to buy with what I have. And that is the gist of what this entire thing is about. The only other thing that I haven't touched on is things like the hero is here. If you have this hero, then you get to collect these rewards and you get these like discounted items over here. So if I already have somebody that's ascended and I already have the hero, I can get that. If I have this particular hero at a mythic 3-star all the way to the top, then I get the fortress skin. That's going to be for whales. That's not going to be for everybody. So this one's not even really one to pay attention to that much. Pop in here if you do have somebody and collect your free prize. You also have the like Homelander is here. Again, this is for buying stuff. If you're buying shards, you can come through here. And this guy here was misleading a little bit because I didn't read this. 1 free chest. I guess it's not misleading. It's just not obvious. I didn't see it. I had a teammate tell me this to come in. I think Tosh actually told me this to come in and pick up your free chest. So just click on this every day. Boom. You get free stuff. It's not that much, but it's something, and you can collect it every single day. We're also going to take a look at Bloody Christmas is in your radar. So this little piece of picture, if you go to your radar and click on it, and I mean, you probably know what your radar is, but it was under my picture. It's a little satellite dish under my picture. You get this, and you can collect all your stuff, but it'll pop up in your radar, and you basically just go to it like anything else, and you can hit go, and you'll send one of your lineups out. They'll get the picture, bring it back, and you come back here to claim it. When you claim it, then it will give you this little piece here, and it tells you a little story when you get done with it. I don't think it gives you any prizes or anything. It's just a story that they tell you. So it looks like we got 2 more to go through. We have the boys have arrived, and we have here comes the Yeti. So the boys have arrived. You're going to be earning these little SpaceTime hero points as you do your dailies, you do your tasks. You're going to get them in your mail. You're going to get them from different places. And as you get these, you're going to be able to use them like recruiting. Same thing. You can use 1, you can use 10. You're going to be recruiting with these. And what it's going to do is just give you random prizes. You're going to get some random prizes in here. There's probabilities on what you're going to get. Shows you what the probabilities are. And the main thing that I found, I guess the main benefit of this one, is this little guy here, which is funny because he's kind of useless like the other people that we have that are like white shards. Same situation. He's the white shard of the SpaceTime heroes. So you can also get your Christmas tree tokens, but I think the main thing is this guy. I want to point out something before I go into what this guy does, though. This line here is not point for point. This is a leveling system just like the other one was. So when you're spending these, if you had 120 of these, you're not going to get to this first one here, where you get a selectable card. I've spent, I don't even know, I think I was in the 300 range, and I was somewhere over here. I didn't make it to the 120, and I had well over 120. So just so you know, I don't know what the levels are. It would be cool if somebody were able to find that out, but I don't know what the levels are, but they do go, and each level you gain is more of these SpaceTime points to get to the next level. So that's how that works. This guy is important because you can actually ascend these other heroes with him. And that's the first time we've been able to ascend them with anything else other than their immediate shard, and I'll show you what I mean by that. So if we were to recruit this guy, you can see he has no skills, doesn't have any skills. I think it's funny that it says it, but this guy doesn't have anything, right? If you go out of here and go to your Nexus, there it is. Hard to see because I'm like so zoomed in, but go to your Nexus, go to your SpaceTime heroes, and this is what you have. If you have a purple hero, you need another purple hero shard. I don't have it. They tell me to go get it. But if you have an orange hero, then you can actually now break this down to smaller components. And one of the smaller components, this, I guess, blue shard that this would be, you need 3 of this guy. So as you're playing that, as you're putting those points in and you're recruiting, you're going to get a bunch of these guys that you can then put in here, and it can give you 1 blue one of him, which then can become purple one of him, and you can use that purple one to level up her. So that is what we're going to be looking at. I think going forward, if they have this guy more obtainable, then we'll be able to use him in sending, because that's really the only way we're going to be able to get these guys that haven't been readily available for us, which is why I think not a lot of people are using them. We don't have a lot of experience on the lineup builds or anything that they need to be in, because they're not widespread, and they're not widespread because they're so hard to get. And now the Yeti. So we're going to go back to the boys. We click on Here Comes the Yeti. Is an event that they have where everybody in your server collectively is attacking this Yeti, and if you take it down, you guys win prizes. So when you see this Yeti, you're going to want to flag the location, or anybody can just come to this page and click Go Attack Yeti, and it'll take you right over to the Yeti. And you'll see, as you can see, there's a lot of people attacking him, and you have options. You can do a rally attack or a regular attack, and you can send your lineup to go hit him, and you guys go pretty quick. I'm going to fly over there and hit him, and actually, I'm bubbled right now and I can attack him, so that's good to know. And once you attack the Yeti, you're going to get a couple things. You'll have in your mail a combat report that says what happened. So he defeated you after you killed almost 10,000, and this is the amount of troops that are left. So that's cool to know, because that means if I'm hitting 10,000, this is how many people are going to have to hit this thing before it goes down. With that being said, it gives you some tips on, how you can increase your power. Don't click on the promote soldiers, because it will take you to one of your gyms, and if it's not training day, you're just going to collect everybody and it's just going to waste it. So don't hit that. But otherwise, it gives you a little bit of information about it. Click on the system tab, and if you defeat the Yeti, it'll say congratulations, you defeated it. This is the level, this is the prize. And like it said in the rules, as you defeat the Yetis, bigger ones show up, better prizes show up, and you just keep going as long as you can. If you don't defeat it, then that level will come back the next time and you can fight that level. So right now we defeated a 7, so I guess we're on an 8. Now next time we'll have to fight that 8 because we didn't beat that one. All right, the last Christmas event that we have is going to be your Snow Maniac. This one can only be activated in Homeworld, and it has to be started by your Alliance leader in your main city. So they're going to click on it, they're going to start, and basically it's just going to be a little pile of snow right here. The goal is to build that pile of snow up so it becomes this dancing maniac. It's kind of just swiveling maniac, swaying, and he's going to kick out these prizes. So leader activates it, you build him up, he kicks out the prizes, and you collect those every hour. Let's go into that a little deeper. If you hit your events tab, go to Snow Maniac, and this is what you're going to be looking at. So basically, you need to obtain snowballs, and you do that by doing your daily missions, which are these guys right here. Same thing that you're going to be doing anyway. You're going to be killing zombies, you're going to be contributing to the Alliance, and then when you hit these little presents right here, you can see that it gives you snowballs. More snowballs, and more snowballs. So you get up to 150 a day. So 150 a day snowballs here, and once you get those snowballs, you're going to go out. And if you don't know where your snowman is in the events page, you could just hit look at snowman and it'll actually take you to him. But click on him, hit deliver snowballs, and then you can deliver the snowballs. You can deliver as many as you want. The goal is to at least get him dancing, because then he's kicking out these prizes. This is what the snowman's going to look like before you guys actually build it. So you're going to start contributing to the snowman. It's going to build up. Once he starts dancing, he's going to drop those presents out. You can collect those every hour. The goal above that would be to be the winning Alliance, donate the most, because you get a reward for that. So we head back into our Snow Maniac tab. You could see there's a little trophy here, and it'll say what your Alliance is ranking and what the rewards are going to be. So top prize is this, Secondary prize is that. The prizes aren't crazy. It's 200 difference in recruitment coins. So basically it's bragging rights. Not really much. Individual ranking is kind of cool because for the top 100 people, they get to have this cool frame. And this is actually the one that I'm using currently. And it is a permanent one. If you click on any of these, it just says change into the reindeer. It doesn't say temporary on it, so I'd assume these are all permanent. And that's the top 100 people. So right now I'm ranked 34. So hopefully this is one of the rewards that you can gift to other people, because sometimes they don't let you for some reason. But if you do run into a duplicate reward when you're doing any of these, if you go to the item, so let me scroll down here. I got this guy, I think 3 times. Go to the item, you can actually click gift, and you can gift that to another person. So that's a way that you can do it, where you can just share the love. You know, you guys got those, and share it to the people around you, and I guess share the Christmas joy. Share the Christmas spirit. Please, sir, I want some more. But there's another aspect of this. You are battling out this with other alliances, so you guys have the option to leave each other alone, but you also have the option to loot each other's snowmen and take it from them so you can build your own. This gets kind of dicey because I've been in alliances where they had one person on the team that just kept looting us, and it pissed us off, and we sent everybody to loot them. And then they returned favor. And we went back and forth until it was like starting a war, which is kind of funny. But we ended in a truce where we stopped stealing from each other. Is pretty much how that one ended. But don't have to. You can keep it going. You can set a war for this, or you guys can set a truce and say nobody steals anybody's stuff. I'm going to show you what it's like to steal the people's stuff, though. You'll click on it, and you'll hit Loot Snowman, or Loot Snowball. I got my mic right in the way. And this is what you're going to see. You're going to see a bunch of warehouses, and this is where they store their snowballs. So click on whichever one you want. You can see you have 3 chances to loot. I'll just pick this top one over here. That one, check mark. There's one. Let's go bottom. Well, let's go top. Let's just do these. And I could say loot these guys. Boom. I'm going to send them down. I'm not good with the small talk. How are you? Go back to Tiny Tim, perhaps? Maybe I'll loot some snowballs? Maybe we'll have some fun? What do you think? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? I will turn this car around. Alright, so I'm coming down to loot it. You see it's kind of like a little gathering truck, and we're just going to come over and hit it. Boom, and I'm heading back. Alright, so after you loot somebody, go down to your mail, and you're going to get a loot report in the system tab over here, and it's going to tell you what happened. And this is what happens when you loot them. They have an opportunity to place bombs on some of these warehouses, and it stops you from being able to loot any snow from that warehouse. We don't know where those bombs are. They place them strategically, and it's our job basically to run through this and find out. So I know now that's a bomb. So when I come in for my second attempt to do this, and I hit loot snowball, I know that has snowballs, that one has snowballs, and that one doesn't. So I can hit these top 3 maybe and see if there's a bomb here or not. You have 3 chances to loot each day, and so you work through those, and every time you do loot, you pick 3 warehouses. So that's how you kind of single out where the bombs are, is by picking different warehouses. And you guys can talk to each other and say what warehouses had bombs for you compared to other people on your team. Alright guys, let's just break down your day's activities so you can get a layout of how this is going to go. Quick summary. So first off, the leader, activate the snowmen so people can deliver as many snowballs as you can. You want to get that guy dancing so you can start collecting those presents. Every hour you can collect those. Every half hour, go over there and collect from the reindeer. Now, you're going to do your check-ins. You're going to check in with your winter voyage. You're going to do your dailies, and that way you can get the bells that you need so that you can fill up the bell party. You're going to be getting these Christmas tokens. You're also going to do the dailies so that you can get the other Christmas tokens inside your Looming War page. Once you get those Christmas tokens, head over to the Zombie Annihilation page, do your free bomb, your free hit, and then collect as many of these things as you can. Do as many hits as you can so you can collect your bones. When you get your tokens, you get your bones, then you're going to start going to the exchanges. You're going to hit up the hunter shop for your bones. You're going to knock that out, and you're going to trade it out for vouchers. You're going to go over to the VOT exchange, and you're going to trade out your tokens for your vouchers here. You're going to take all your vouchers down to the limited time exchange, and you're going to buy whatever prizes you want. If you don't like it, switch them here at the refresh and buy them then, or save them all up this year. Go for next year if you want to, but this is how you're going to be getting the best prizes. Is just do that every single day. You guys are going to be able to total it up. You're going to get a bunch of message frames, a bunch of avatar frames, and if you're lucky, you can get to one of these bigger prizes like an entire skin for your fortresses. And if you're going for one of those, save up, because you're going to need to. So, all right, guys, so that's all we have for the Christmas events this year. If you have any questions, you can leave it in the comment section, but the best place to reach everybody is going to be my Discord. I will leave that in the description. Go there, share this video, share the Discord with everybody. The Discord is an open community server. We have a lot of people that can help you out. And if this video did help you, make sure you like and subscribe. That helps the channel, and also makes it so I know you guys still want me to keep making this content. So I hope this helped everybody, and thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.